Are you thinking of selling your house on your own without the use of a real estate agent? Here's a few things you might want to think about. For 20 years, I've been dedicating my best efforts to helping my clients get the most for their homes in the shortest amount of time. In 20 years, I've learned a lot and I'm learning more. Get ready to share with me. Welcome to the Pete DeYoung Show. Today I want to talk to you about for sale by owner, or as realtors, we call them FSBOs. It's going to be a little bit longer, but hang on, I think you'll find this valuable. What we talk about in real estate is that there's really only four kinds of buyers. We're going to call them the A buyer, the B buyer, the C buyer, and the D buyer. A buyer is the best buyer you can get. The D buyer is the worst buyer you can find. I'll go through them with you real quickly here. The A buyer is the guy that's being transferred into town. So he's being transferred in here from Vancouver or Toronto. He has money because he's probably being transferred in by business or something like that. He's getting a promotion, so he's got money. He's highly motivated, needs a place for his family, and he's only got 1 or 2 days to find a house. Because what he'll do is he'll call me a couple weeks or a month before coming out and saying, Pete, here's my criteria. I want a 2-story, I want at least 3 bedrooms, I want a finished basement, I want a garage, blah, 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 blah. Here's my price range, here's the area I want to be in. Let's line up 10 or 15 of them for the couple days that I'm there. I'm gonna look at them all, I gotta pick one, and then I'm gone. Is he gonna look at a for sale by owner? Ask yourself this question. Is he gonna call you and say, well, I know your kids have soccer then, but can I come out? Forget it, not gonna happen. He's gonna use a real estate agent, he's not gonna be looking at a for sale by owner. In terms of the B buyer, this is the buyer that just sold his property. He's got money, he's highly motivated because, he just sold his property. He also has a relationship with a realtor that he just paid a lot of money to for selling his property. Now he's going to use the realtor for free to help him go and find a house for him. This guy might have 30 days, maybe even 60 days to find a property. And again, he has a realtor. The realtor is not going to be showing him for sale by owners for the most part. He should. I do when it makes sense, but the reality is realtors are in business, and when you can make money doing it this way and nothing doing it that way, or substantially less and have to represent both sides, and they'll just show you the ones that are in the MLS. So in terms of the C buyer is one of my favorites. He's the first time buyer. First time. We won't put them in their car usually until they've talked to the mortgage broker or the bank, and they're pre-qualified. So we know that they've got money, or I'm not going to show them any properties. Are they highly motivated? Usually when they're looking at a home, it's because they're getting married, they just got a raise at work, they got a great job, they want to get into the market. In terms of time, these guys might have a little bit more time, but usually they buy in the first month, they're excited, they want to get going. Will they see a for sale by owner? Well, the reality is, again, they're going to be using a real estate agent that they trust because they're first time buyers. They don't have a lot of experience in buying homes, and a good realtor will be able to say, well, yeah, it's a house that you like, but to determine what the price is, it's not a matter of just offering less. So they want a realtor to walk them through the process and that kind of thing. Is the realtor going to be looking through for sale by owners and negotiating his commission all over again and doing all that stuff? He may, he should, I do, most won't. It's the reality. In terms of a D buyer, this is a buyer, I call him the bargain hunter. Because for the most part, back in the day, that's where you would advertise to find these guys. For sale owners would find you in the bargain hunter. And the reality is, these are usually very astute buyers. They're not afraid of writing a contract on their own. They're not afraid of negotiating on their own. They know what a good deal is. They don't need a real estate agent. And trust me, all the money you're hoping to save on commission, they're gonna be saving that money instead of you, and probably more. So, what's the difference when you're for sale by owner? Is when you're for sale by owner, you're discounting a lot of these showings and a lot of these buyers. The ones you're attracting are the bargain hunters. So as a result, depending on what study you look at, the amount of commissions that you're going to pay selling it this way is going to be 3.5–4% when it averages down, because of course you pay 7% of the first 100,000, but only 3% on the balance. With these ones here, they can cost you from 7 to up to 14% in sale price. This is why it makes more sense to use a real estate agent. Their value is built into the process. If you don't want to use a real estate agent, you're going to get a lot of lowball offers. Ask anyone that sold their house for sale about it, or they'll tell you the same thing. but it's worth thinking about. If you have any other questions, give me a call. My number's at the end of this video. I'd love to chat with you. Hey, thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, click here. If you have any other questions or would like some more information from me, comment down below or text me at the number at the end of this video.